is, what it do. You know who it is the one and only true, the original La Louisiana home team out of Philadelphia. With my brother Tiger on Flat Life TV doing this 337 Unfiltered. You know how it is where we get down and dirty in the dirty 37. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all who missed that, again, y'all know who it is. The one and only true, the original La Louisiana home here with my brother Tiger. Flat Life TV 337 Unfiltered where we get down and dirty in the dirty 37. You know what I'm saying? Like that there. What we talking about like that? How y'all doing out there, viewers? Remember to like, share. Don't like if you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment because your opinion do matter, regardless of what you're hollering about. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow, subscribe to both pages, and make sure you leave any type of reaction you have in the comments. This is all love. You know what I'm saying? We're just having a decent conversation. What's good, baby?
Man, it's all good, man. Tonight's topic going to be about all parts of the 337 getting the same opportunities in in music, film, and media. But we're
Yeah.
gonna save the film for next week, bro.
All right, let's do that. All right. Yeah, tonight is beautiful. Tonight we're looking at the 337 as a whole, not just Lafayette, not just Lake Charles, not just bigger cities. We're talking about artists. We're saving the film for next week, but videographers, producers, media platform, and creators throughout the region, and asking whether if everybody really has access to the same opportunities. All right. So I hope y'all tuning in. And make sure y'all leave your opinion if y'all do. Again, all right. So main topic, what's the main question? What we gonna jump into right now with that?
Uh,
Are they getting the same opportunities?
where does where you from in the 337 affect where you can go?
No,
Mm,
no, not really. Not really. Because my opinion is I feel no, because the
what's
337
good, brother?
is
What's
still one
sliding?
area. The 337 is still one area. So if you capitalize on the market after you do that and you sustain yourself, any artist, no matter who you are or where you're from, you have to leave your region once you conquer your region and spread your market outward. So no, it's not, because that tactic applied to any and every artist, no matter where you're from around the globe.
That's
That just
facts.
that's a tactic. So, it's not about where you're from, it's about where you at, where you going. You know what I'm saying? Where you take your music at, you know?
Is if your music good enough?
Yeah, if you got good music and you got a team, man, you just gotta know how to put it together. If your own city behind you, say you from, like for me, when I was in Brewbridge doing the Brewbridge thing, my city was behind me most of my life. So once I outgrew my city was telling me it's time to get the fuck. You know what I'm saying? They, and not in a bad way. They was telling me, man, why we don't hear you here? Hear you there. You need to go over there. So anytime you're an artist and you hear people from your own area telling you, man, why you not over there? That means they're not trying to boss you or down you. They trying to tell you, hey, man, we need to hear your music over there. They need to hear your music because we went there. They didn't play your music, but they was jamming to everybody else shit, and we felt your shit should have come on. That's your fans demanding it. So make sure you after you sustain yourself in your area, city, or whatever, you branch out and you try to get more fans in other places. You feel me? So
Yes, sir.
I don't think it could stop I don't think it could stop where you could go, because people right now getting deals from a lot of these country towns. You know what I'm saying? Or like from Ville Platte, Opelousas, Abbeville. So a lot of people getting deals. Crowley, like a lot of people getting deals, and they from the
Generate.
country town. Generate. You know what I'm saying? So it's not where you're from, it's how you work and where you take your music. You gotta think outside the box sometimes. But it's a must you sustain yourself in your region. Because Dr. Dre said this a while back. He like, if your own region don't support you or your own city don't support you, how could you expect somebody else to support you? So your city is kind of like a breaking point. It's kind of like a talent show. If your city gonna let you know the real, you know what I'm saying? If they not supporting you, it's because they not feeling your music, along with personal issues. If you're a good person, you're a musician. If they're not feeling your music in your city, then you need to get with your own city and see what type of music you should make or see what they're into. And then once they get behind you, they gonna help push your music in other cities because people travel. It's different from when me and you was coming up. You know what I'm saying? We travel, but the travel was different. Nowadays, you could travel with the social media, man, with the internet. It's just so it's different, but you got to get out there too and do that.
Yes, sir.
What y'all think out there in the comment section? Do y'all think it determines where you at, depending on how far you could go with the music in the 337? Because you know we all broke down into 16 parishes, and a lot of these parishes have stable towns. It's not cities. So
Some of them secluded too, though. T. Some of them like why I say secluded, cause say like, all right, so you got Elton, Kinder, Oakdale, shit like that, like it's still kind of far
yeah,
too,
yeah.
but them nigga can take over their city. It ain't they they actually can get their city behind them if their music is good enough.
Yeah, man, I
And that's
watch.
and that's and that's really all them little small town need, bro. Like like you get your town behind you, bro. Oh fuck, at least half of your town.
Bro, listen, alone, you know what showed me that? Um, and I was watching an interview from Flat Life TV. He was interviewing one of the OGs, and he said one of the shows they remembered was at the park party in St. Martinville. That's a town, bro, that I could say showed me that you could get it popping and be big from your town because St. Martinville is the same how Opelousas was in the 90s too. It was a lot of black influence. So you had a lot of park parties and things going on in these towns. And that's how they push artists like Mighty, Silky Slim, and then you had Pimp C going down there, then Swisher House going on there, and you had them connections. So Tone Pill, shout out Tone Pill. Shout out to the No Limit Twins. You know, people that created movements for their city to bring tourism to their city for you to understand where you was. You feel me? And they backed it up with their music. I watch Opelousas do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? With Profile LTD and everybody who came after them. Get Live Click. That's my generation, is our generation. But I'm kind of talking
Young
a little bit.
Miz.
Amazing. But I'm kind of talking about a little before our generation. We put on at a time where the whole area was on. You know what I'm saying? The 337 was just on fire in the early 2000s. So that was a good thing for all the artists that came out in our generation. So shout out to them too. And we're gonna get into that later. But I'm talking about it going into in the 90s. You know, like in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like artists back then and the people that was involved with that, because it was more unity. So everybody got behind the artist if the artist was tight, and especially with the people from what we call the streets, with the cars getting behind them, playing that music in there. For us, it was Full Side Mafia. You know what I'm saying? That's how we helped put them on with the help of Deep South Syndicate, because they have relationships with them going to LSU, or what that school was called?
Who
USL,
you
excuse
say?
me. Full Side Mafia.
All right,
My cousin Sigmund Porter, shout out to Kareem, shout out to Brooks, shout out to Jacoby. You know what I'm saying? These are like your first rappers from Brobridge in the 90s. But you know, we had the Crawfish Festival, and we had the connection with Lafayette. So that's kind of what helped us because we was close to Lafayette and with St. Martinville. So that's what helped with the full side thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they was going to school to UL, and they was moving around with Deep South Syndicate, so that kind of helped. But
all right.
I think that it's so saturated, we so close that if you could get your city, your little town, which that's gonna be easy, you know what I'm saying, and then start branching off, that should have helped, because that's what I did with Magnolia. I
Wait,
did,
yeah,
and I'm sorry, go ahead.
not good, bro.
Yeah, and I did it, to be honest, like I said in the interview, when I did Magnolia, Lafayette was the last place we came to because we felt it was biased. And this is for any artist who have the state of mind I had 20 years ago. They probably feel like, man, they don't want to play my music. But I got my song popping everywhere else. and it made its way in Lafayette, in the streets though. But as far as in the clubs and on the radio, it took a year, but it made its way because I worked it around everywhere else. So I'm a perfect example for that question. You know what I'm saying? I'm a perfect example for that question. You know, my city was behind me, and I took off, and Opelousas got behind me. St. Markville got behind me. New Iberia, Lake Charles. Lafayette was behind me, but we wasn't coming. You gotta understand perception. So Lafayette in the streets was behind me. They thought they didn't know who that was because we wasn't coming do what we was doing in other cities, Abbeville and everywhere. We was making presence, impacts, putting our music there. And we just felt like, man, we're gonna go to the flats. We from here, but you know, let's just do this because some of the experience we had previously. You know what I'm saying? So I understand for artists who feel like that they don't get shine because they from an outside city, outside of Lafayette or Lake Charles or whatever. That's not true. Right now, the 337 as a whole is getting love thanks to Flat Life TV. I'm gonna be real. So all you have to do is tap in right now, and no matter where you at, if you from the 337, you could get in touch with this, you know, especially through Flat Life TV. I'm watching him, we watch him. So, you know, if y'all do have that perception, it's time to change that perception and start tapping in and stop letting egos alter how we working because we are a city with a big ass ego trip. This area we all have an ego trip. We have a country ego, and it's different than the average ego. It's typical, more different than the typical ego. So once we get off our ego trip, understand that this is a business that you have to learn and sometimes take experience from those who's doing things that could help. Get with it. You know, put your pride to the side. I think we good.
Yeah, I'm seeing. All right. Say like I go to Rain, bomb. I do what I
Mm-hmm.
gotta do in Rain. Shout out Rain.
Shout out to
So
Rain, Louisiana. Shout out to my cousin Paco, man. Shout out to Devin on 4th Street. A shout out to my cousin. Shout out to all my family out there. First of all, rest in peace to my Aunt Kiki. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin Chantel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin Josh, the Dugas family. Shout out to Chris. Yes, that's my blood. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to the Dugas. That's Edmonds. We all over the world, baby. You know what I'm saying? Real blood. Like that's my auntie children. So you know, I be, you know what I'm saying? My family big, bro. We got a big family. Like I lived in a lot of places. I lived in Rain. Shout out to Devin Gidry, my nigga,
I'm
my
leaving out
homie.
of Rain. I'm leaving out of Rain. Nigga, Lafayette artist is pulling up, nigga.
You what?
In Rain, nigga, to where from where I'm leaving at. So I'm like, shit,
Niggas
like,
networking.
like, like that was a beautiful
It was a beautiful sight
collaboration.
to see. Like, yeah,
Oh, brother.
I'm telling you, because you know it's that's what has to be done. That's what have to be done. You have to move around. And like I was saying, right now the travel is more different than it was when we was grinding, you know what I mean? Trying to get up. So it's easy to move around, whether you're taking Ubers, Lyft, whether y'all shooting that shit across the net, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you could do it in this studio, I could do it in mine, we could shoot it to each other if you don't know. Because I know they have a lot of extracurriculum activities be going on with some artists, which we could see that the change is coming, and we love this new change because once this change come, everybody could really be comfortable with working with everybody and we could see how much power as a 337 we have as an area with the music. I'm talking about we gonna be something like how Atlanta was when the music went to them. Like we gonna hold this bitch for about 10 to 15, like 15, 20, easy. When Hollywood finally bring the cameras and we get our shit together, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about for the people that who we have to, like us, we have to get our shit together because it's levels. Keep in mind, there was a generation that was before us. We salute the generation before us. This is a new generation. We are in charge of this generation, and there's a generation that's coming after us. And the generation that's coming after us is doing a wonderful job. What people like me and you cannot do is what some people like the generation before us did. Not by fault, but just by uneducation, being selfish. You know what I'm saying? We have to balance out what we know because me and you, people like me and you, and other artists, and shout out to all the artists, Get Live Click, shout out to Lady Kim, shout out to everybody who's from our generation, who cheated the game by jumping in the generation before us and making a name for ourselves. Now we back here with our generation, and our generation after us is coming. So we just got to balance out for them. We know what to do. That's why we putting ourselves in these positions for them. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing, bro. And we respect everybody who did it before us. Right now, we have to make a new way because the times change. And if we don't do it, if we keep focused on something that was 20, 30 years ago, then we never gonna have a history. We keep turning the face on what's to come. So while our children is rapping right now, shout out to the OG rappers. Y'all grandchildren just starting to come up right now. They got beautiful music. So we're not gonna bicker or argue or debate over what happened 20, 30 years ago. We're gonna focus on what we're doing now. We fix anything by focus on fixing this now. Because once the cameras come, we gonna have this shit like how Atlanta and Texas had it. Like we're gonna have it in a grip. Like this bitch gonna be like a pocket in the pussy. Like it's gonna be like, damn, what the hell? Like we like nigga get stuck in that bitch. Like, wait, hold on. Because the flavor, we have everybody's sound over here. Plus new shit. So it's just that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I see it. That's something I literally see right now evolving and happening. It's happening as we speak. Like it's going on right now. So shout out to everybody who's playing an important role and keeping our industry going and trying to accelerate from where we at. Yeah. What you got for me, baby? Run that shit. Where y'all at in them comments, man? What up with it?
Y'all hit that like button, man.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Hit the don't like if you don't like the topic. You got that. You got your opinion. We ain't even tripping with you. This is a mature podcast. We cut up, but your opinion is your opinion, man. We love you. Thank you just for communicating, letting us know how you feel. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, I forgot to put my cash app on there last time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put my cash app so we could do the fundraiser for the Glizzy fundraiser. But I'm rocking one tonight. You know what I'm saying? This is sponsored by my sponsor, A&B Painting, as y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? And Black Paris label, Black Paris Printing, Press, and Design Company. You dig? The label that put on for the culture. And the only way to put on for the culture is to put that culture on. So put on for the culture. And again, Steppers Apparel, the #1 urban apparel, the apparel you use whenever you're stepping. Whether you're stepping in the name of love, stepping in the name of thug, or stepping just a step. Make sure you're stepping out as steppers. Stepping as steppers. You don't have to be a stepper to be in steppers. What's up, woo?
Shit, bro. I knew you was about to do that, bro.
Oh yeah, I gotta hit him with the advertising.
No, all right. Who was Sid from El Sido's, bro?
Okay, I was coming to jump into that, man. We're gonna talk about Big Sid, man. That's my cousin. That's my mom cousin. Sid from St. Martinville.
Sid from St. Martinville, huh?
Yeah, St. Martinville Parks area. You know what I'm saying? That's where people come from. Promised land. You look at his story, like he said, he moved to Lafayette, him and his wife, because that's where his wife people from. He was working at the Howard Johnson Hotel. He did that for a while. Then he got with the boss, which was the daughter of another boss who worked offshore, and she told him that she could, get him a better job. So she got with her dad. He got offshore, did that, came up, got hurt, and he took his investment and bought the land in Lafayette, bought the house, bought the property. He wanted to build a club. Like he said, his wife was against it a lot of time back then. If you could remember how it was, especially in the 80s, a lot of the men had a lot of families. They would drink, they would do a lot of stuff. So his wife was against the club because that's what it's single on. But however, he got into the business and it was good. It paved the way for Creole musicians and African American musicians when they came to Louisiana, especially in South Louisiana, being at the bottom. It gave a way for Zydeco because you have to understand how important Zydeco was to our region, or it
That's
still
what I
is.
was going next, bro. How important was El Sido's?
El Sido's was a staple. El Sido, Slim Waikiki, a lot of clubs like that, a lot of lodges was the staple because these are the only platforms that Creole musicians could perform at. So Sid being one of the first, him, Mr. Slim, and Opelousas, them being some of the first Creoles to open up, it gave Zydeco a boost because Zydeco, they was trying to do away with Zydeco at the time. Yeah, they was trying to do away with Zydeco like when rock and roll came. After rock and roll went through its prohibition and came back strong, they was trying to ban Zydeco. So when they tried to ban Zydeco, rock and roll was going on out here, but then within 7 to 10 years later, uh, and behind clubs like Mr. Sid and Mr. Slim, because they would still run Zydeco. They was like some of the only clubs. But when Zydeco came back strong, that's why they clubs grew bigger because they was always housing Zydeco even when it was on strike. You know what I'm
Now
saying?
would would Cajun music be a knockoff of Zydeco?
No, Cajun music is his own music. Cajun music is played with a fiddle, just a fiddle, a tambourine, uh, the little
Like a
whistle shit,
xylophone?
yeah, xylophone or harmonica, and the fautoir. So
Harmonica. That's what I wanted
yeah,
to say.
and a fautoir, and so that's what Cajun music mainly was toe music. It was like snap your toe in with the they didn't have drums. It was more natural, which was
Right.
good, which was better because it's prettier when it was natural. Zydeco became our music through Clifton Chenier because we used to do we just soul people, we rhythm people, we make music even when we work it. So we'll take the tools like how niggas do in jail and start niggas got the tools beating on the drums and they singing, clowning, and then people just like the way they perform. So they would say like, okay, well, after we work, we're going to Joe house tonight. Man, look, we're gonna play cards and we're gonna have Cliff come sing. Everybody gonna pitch in a quarter to give Cliff to come sing because he could be doing something else. He gonna come sing all night while we play cards and play and clown like he is over here, and people gonna come see him. And that shit just took off. I remember when Sonic Codes used to be to the house because like one of my cousins had a club in Lodge. It was a house club. Shout out to No Tudidum. It was a house club. And man, I when we used to go over there, I used to trip out. Like and in the day, like on the weekends is a club, on the weekdays a house. You know what I'm saying? And this shit would be packed, bro, like a real bar, like, and we would be sleeping in there. So that's just how it was. It was totally different back
Right.
then. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Uh,
why 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 do why venues matter to an entertainment scene, bro?
because without the venues, you can't get the talent displayed firsthand, bro. People like to feel the artist, see the artist, touch the artist, and that's how you get displayed. That's your showmanship. Before TVs, that was the TVs, the bandstand. You know what I'm saying? So venues matter because venues could generate people, which generates money. And that's why you would, as an artist, would want to be there
All
to
right.
get your talent out. You could get your talent out. You could get more vendors because that's how I used to get I used to get a lot of shows. That's why I used to love doing shows because when I went do a show, before the night was over, I had another booking. You know what I'm saying? And like sometimes I would have 4 shows a week. So like I might have a show Friday, 2 Saturday, and 1 Sunday. But before the weekend over, I got some shows for the next 2-3 weeks, just doing them shows. I got other shows so that's always good to do them shows. You know what I'm saying? Only if you're hiding your relevant. If you're hiding your relevant, do the venues, give them venues.
Why should said story be preserved, bro?
Because it's a staple to Southwest Louisiana Creoles, because he have a big important role playing with the music, the festivals, TV, everything. Sid was like one of the first one to have TV out here, filming like the whole area, like yeah, like way in New York with CBS and shit like that. Like this is how Creole got noticed. You know what I'm saying? Because Sid worked his way with a lot of Cajun organizations and, you know, got resources and utilized it with his money and the help of Mr. Slim and a lot of other people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of organizations, Creole, and they got it done, bro. A lot of, and I want to say shout out to all the Creole organizations, bro. Creole Inc. and a lot of Creole organizations that have been there since the 70s, bro, trying to keep it alive. We love y'all. We're going to do anything we got to do to keep that alive. You heard me?
All right.
Good talk. What's
Or
up, Cooper?
you feel like we waiting for you feel like we waiting for opportunities, or or, or we building our own opportunity?
So again, let's talk about perception. If we're talking about from the third floor, we got, and ladies and gentlemen, me and my brother, I break things down to me floors. So when I say the floors, the first floor is for the newcomers, like the younger generation that's doing an awesome job of the music. So this is their world is up next. Second floor is for people me and his age who was in the generation before them. And the third floor is for the people that was before us. So when I say floors, you know what I'm saying? Just know what I'm talking about. So the perception based on what floor you're looking from. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, the floor that the third floor when we was running in that floor, we had to, it was like, I don't know why we sealed in our mind waiting on opportunities. We thought that's what it was. Then we realized we had to opportunity. So that's why I said, like with the groups before us, man, they did a lot because they had to. So I respect the shit they did. You know what I'm saying? Creating the independent. Those who did, and those who showed those how to do it. But one thing I learned from playing on the third floor is that you do become selfish because it's so small and the opportunities is so slim from out here. You know, you love everything else, but you got to make sure you get you in first. That was the mindset we used to have, if you can remember. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays, what the new generation is showing that you don't have to wait, you know, and I'm not going to toot my own horn, but if I don't document my history, nobody will. I am a
Right.
prime example of showing a motherfucker from the second floor to the third floor. I ain't waiting for shit. This is why people used to ask me, how you did it? How you did it? And now I just don't understand, like, you know, they like how you did it. Man, I did the impossible when everybody was waiting, bro. Niggas spent, not just me, a lot of these groups before me spent thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I could admit it because we spent a lot of money on that shit. So I know them niggas spent a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? We lost a lot of money. But the main question I never let die is I have everybody asking me, man, how you did it? You feel me? So I know I did something impeccable. I did something different than everybody before me was doing it. And now it's like the youngsters after me, they just took that and ran with it. And that's why I fuck with that. That's why I say it's perception. If we looking at it from the first floor, no, they ain't waiting. Niggas getting deals already.
Facts.
If you're on the third floor and you're not looking down enough, you're not gonna see that. Because our mindset from the third floor was kind of like independent, selfish. When we say independent, we mean just us and our team. Nothing wrong with that. So it'll look like now we grind until somebody signs us. No, that don't work like that. Not today. Today is not like 20 years ago. You feel me? So no, and yeah. You know, if you're on the third floor, you're still waiting for a deal. You know what I'm saying? If you're on the second floor, you should have knowledge that, hey, we creating deals. And if you're on the first floor, you should know, man, look, the deals is there. We're not waiting on nothing. We going us. We just taking opportunities of all the shit we got to take right now.
All right. Who's building the next El Sidos for this
I don't know.
generation?
I don't know. I don't know, bro, because El Cidos was it's a different type of dynasty. It's not like you can't compare El Cidos to downtown clubs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Shout out to Grand Street. Shout out to all the other black clubs out there. Rooftop. Shout out to what's the other one they got? What's the other club they got down there? Downtown? Where they jumped the girl at? The office, you know, where all our people go.
Shout out Truth.
Shout out to Club Troop. Shout out to man, I can't think of all the bars, but shout out to all the clubs that's owned by our people. Um, El Citos is just a staple for the culture. Yeah, you had hip hop nights, you had all that in there. It wasn't built on that. It
No,
became
yeah,
that.
facts.
So
Facts. That was
it,
before us, T.
yeah. So that's why you still had Zydeco shit going on, even to the like Lil Nate and them still do things over there. Lil Nate still do that. That's his nephew. So I don't know what his brother them gonna do. We just gotta watch and see. They gonna keep the legacy alive. That I seen. They gonna keep the legacy alive. So they got something to do. That's some Williams, bro. We don't quit like that. Grieving is a motherfucker though. People gotta grieve. And then
Right.
but the show gonna continue because they know that's what Sid will want. And I know they gonna do it. No, Nathan, bro. Nathan got it. So right now, it's just in the working.
All right. What you want to get to next? You want to spotlight the artist?
Oh, yeah, go into it. Let's give an artist spotlight where we do a 337 review of 337 artists that's making noise right now worldwide, who people may not know from the 337. Okay, who we getting into first, homie?
You could go with Pheniox, bro. Ladies first, bro.
All right, man. Shout out to my girl, man. All right. Today we're gonna start off with an artist by the name of Official Pheniox. She hails out of Parks, Louisiana, the Promised Land, 304. That's what she represents. Right now, she's known for having a dope freestyle mic drop called How You Riding. She got 130 likes and 2.3 K as of now. It's only a few days, so make sure you go follow her. Her real name is Felicity Wiltz. Make sure you follow her. And she worked with tremendous amount of artists. So what you want to ask me? Because I'm going to tell you
Uh,
right now.
let's see, bro.
I'm going to tell you right now. Listen, when it comes to female rappers, I'm not lying. I don't know nobody like her other than Chris Stahl. And shout out to Chris Stahl. They got a few other ones I'm hearing because she turned me on to them, right? Her style basically is like Southern is everything the Southern funkalized style. Like everything we grew up on, she grew up on. You got a picture, just picture a nigga and a female body. You know what I'm saying? So everything we jam, she jammed. Everything we idolize, she idolized. And she just did it from a woman perspective, but in a nigga manner. So it's like Mia X, how Mia X rap, that's how she rap. Like she just one of those can I say this, bad bitches that just don't hold her tongue. You know what I'm saying? She forward and not sassy. She's very demanding. That's what I like about her. You could tell when she speak, that shit is solid. Like she's speaking direct. Like it ain't that soft sissy rap. You know what I'm saying? For a female, making it all prissy. Like she rap like her rapper slap the fuck out you. You know what I'm saying? Like if she say I'll slap the fuck out you in a rap, you really gonna believe that hearing her. Like what the fuck? Yeah, like and to me, now watch consistency. She outwork a lot of males for a female, plus a plus size female. She's a thick plus female. She outwork a lot of males, bro, from both floors, the third and the second floor. You know what I'm saying? You dig? That's what I know for a fact because she been working, and I'm gonna get into you why I'm telling you she outworked because she did some tremendous shit in the past 2-3 years, right? Like her consistency got her like she worked with ESG, heavy with ESG and that Houston movement. Like some of the Houston podcasts you see, she be fucking with. They fuck with her for real. Like Lady Kim, she got number songs with Lady Kim. She got songs with Corey Dead and Zydeco Bad Boys. Now, this is a rapper I'm talking about. She got songs with Leah Simone. She got songs with me. She got songs with Big Bird. She worked with Super Unit Webby Brother. And like I said, with that Houston movement right now. And that's just what I know. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talked to her in about 2 months. So just think from the time she dropped them freestyles to now. You know what I'm saying? She already on her second one on the Trill FM. So I think she should get a flat life because it's like I think that flat life might drop on put her where she need to be. I'm being honest. From what I'm seeing, son, yeah, like I'm like, damn, I'm seeing niggas 100,000 on flat life with the mic drop. So yeah, get on that feet, get on that too. And she a dog, son. You should check out. Like, put
All right.
on that.
That's a bet. Do you okay, T? Do you feel female artists get enough opportunities?
Yeah and no. Again, what perception are we looking at it from? If we're on the third floor, no. If we're on the second floor, yeah. And we're on the first floor, hell yeah. Because the first floor and the second floor then made they mark. Man, listen, you know, for the past week, really all me and my wife jam was female music, besides what you heard me listening to. And you're not gonna believe who we jam. Like, we ran across the chicks from New Orleans, like Treaty, Dino, Super. You know what I'm saying? And I'm showing my wife because we laughing, but I'm like, damn, those women making their fucking mark. They really not playing.
Not
They got
bad.
their own shit. So it all depends which floor you're looking from. You know what I'm saying? That's second floor shit. You know what I'm saying? They second first floor. You know what I'm saying? They right under us. So they in our they right, yeah, and they doing 6 point something million, 7 point
Right.
something. Yeah, females, bro. Females got their own, yeah, man. Now, if we talking about the 337, no, and yeah, but at the end of the day, the females in the 337 making their own lane. You know what I mean? It's just, again, they have to deal with what we dealt with the gatekeepers of the area. And I feel that sucks. You know what I'm saying? They have to deal with the same shit that we dealt with. Certain people might not feel that. Certain people don't like female rap, you know. So I don't know, bro. But it's bigger than the area. You
I
get it?
feel like I feel like the push through for a female rapper, she gotta be aggressive.
Yeah, that's how Phoenix and Phoenix aggressive, but it's just she's so aggressive. Certain well now they what I like about that now I see her getting in those circles. Now more than ever I can see her getting in them circles. So I'm proud of her for getting in them circles, and I'm happy that these people finally realize what we've been trying to tell them for the past 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Um, and with time comes development because who a person was 5 years ago, and it might not be today. So with time come development. And I could understand from their perspective with that. So I'm just appreciative to see her in those circles right now that I know she deserves to be in. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, man, I think she deserves a mic drop with Flat Life TV. She worked it. She worked it. She worked it. You could check her work. You could check her work. She ain't gonna let you down. I promise you. Like I heard some man, listen, I heard some shit, and we're gonna skip it. Bro, I'm not because that's her work. I'm not even gonna you know what I'm saying? That's her work. Like, so I'm gonna let her, you know, that's her work. I just heard some shit. It's like, damn, like this motherfucking bitch is like on niggas ass, like nigga, like what the fuck? Like, I'm telling you, real talk, B. Shout out to all the females doing it out here from the 337, man. We see y'all. Water Park Mookie. Shout out to Water Park Mookie. She doing her thing too.
I'm back to you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right. Where you think she fit in today's 337 hip hop scene?
Right up front with Head Tap D and everybody else. I think they got a collab they're trying to work on right now. And what I'm saying, that was her work. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, like she fit with, listen, bro, this is not your regular female rapper. This is not your female sissy rap. She don't do sissy rap. She don't do sissy rap, my nigga. This is like Mia X. No limit soldier. I thought I told Biscuit, you know what I'm saying? This is Mia X. We got this shit on lock. This is that type of rap, literally. You close your eyes, you like, true, I'm listening to Mia X, you Mia X daughter? Yeah, like, that's why I say when she rap, if she say in her rap, you gonna fuck around, make me slap you. You gonna really believe her, like, true, that bitch, man, I'm about to smoke this big bitch. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And
You gonna
me, bro. And like since you're saying that, I'm kind of thinking that they don't respect that kind of rap
they
from the
don't.
female.
That's the point. They don't. That's the point. They don't. So that's what I'm telling you. I'm happy you seen it my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a taboo. You
Yeah.
said they have to be aggressive. Yeah, she's all that and lyrical.
Yeah.
But that's not, brother. Listen, like I said, there's other few she put me on, but I knew this already, and I told her this. Shout out to my girl, man. That's my girl right at Chris Style. Man, yeah, I fuck with them. Like, man, like Lady Kim's sister, Chris Style. Like, yeah,
Right.
like, man, listen, man. Nigga, shit on some niggas. The fuck you talking about? Like, from that third floor and that second floor. Yeah, shit on them niggas. Now them youngsters, because that's a different generation. But some niggas from our floor and the third floor, they'll give them a run. And that's what I'm not understanding. Why y'all holding that back, man? Why y'all trying to
Facts.
push a bunch of titties and fake asses? And that's somebody's daughter, son. Like,
That's facts.
you know what I'm saying? Them girls got a point. They rapping with moral substance.
Facts.
They giving you topics like, and making you feel it, making you could smoke a blunt and just be like, true, that bitch running like a nigga.
Facts.
Like, that's just like I'm to a nigga. Like that. Like,
All right.
what you got?
Now, we gonna go to J-S.A.N, brother.
All right. Shout out to J-S.A.N. Shout out to our producers. Shout out to my whole people out there, Titanic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all show me love. You dig what I'm saying? So you tell the world, I'm gonna let you take this one. Who is J-S.A.N and where he represents?
I don't like personally, I don't really know him, but saying see from Lafayette, he from Lafayette.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to that then. Shout out to
Yes,
the
sir.
friends.
But he
So
but he but he also told me that he got them connections that you just said.
yeah, OP. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day. So let's his history and music. What you know about that?
Um
Cause I know he would be to the studios, you know, and he know that how we was in the studio, we don't intrude on nobody's session. Like we didn't mind people in our session, we didn't care. But if somebody else was gonna work, we respected them because we felt that we wanted them to be as comfortable as they want with Titanic. You know, we're not gonna. I felt it's a respectable thing. You know what I'm saying? So,
how old he said he was. Because I got him coming on the I got his interview dropping Friday. And
shit, that was back then.
and the nigga said all of that, bro. But
Uh-huh.
I just never rewatched
Well,
the
we're gonna,
interview yet.
okay. Well, I ain't gonna get too much about that. You know, let it come out. Okay, so yeah. So his production ability. Well, we're gonna talk about his lyricism and his production ability.
uh Man, his lyricism, bro, is impeccable, my brother. One of the best I heard coming out this city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one you think people should check out, or you want to wait till the one you about to drop?
Uh, uh, right now, everybody should go check out his song with LL Cool J.
What?
Everybody
Y'all
should
heard
go
that?
check out his song with LL Cool
Say,
J.
listen, y'all hear that? Huh? So you mean to tell me Lafayette got a song with LL Cool J?
Yeah, brother.
Damn, son. Hold on, man. That's a big one, bro. Like you fucking me up with this one. So we're gonna
I would tell you to play it, bro, but we might get caught. I
yeah,
don't
we're
know.
gonna leave it at that. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. Like that came from nowhere. Like, goddamn, I'm about to ask a bunch of questions, so we ain't gonna do that like that.
but
But shout out to J-S.A.N. Let's keep it going with J-S.A.N. Let's talk J-S.A.N. I
all
want to
right.
talk J-S.A.N. Let's talk J-S.A.N. All right, all right. His versatility. We know J-S.A.N. He from Southwest Louisiana, so he's very melodic, right?
Yeah.
Meaning versatile. So what you compare his style to? What you would think his versatility would be?
I wouldn't I wouldn't really think that he from Lafayette. I wouldn't know where he from, but
Right.
but he do the New York like flow, bro. But he Lafayette slang in it,
Yeah, but that's what I
like
learned.
he not proper like them, like he slang.
That's what you're supposed to do. Listen, this shit been put together a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? His consistency.
I see, I see, I see a Instagram post about every day.
Good.
He just dropped some new visuals this week, some nice little visuals, catchy.
I'm gonna say his consistency got to be good to land him where it's landing him.
Facts, bro.
For what you name. What separates him from other artists?
Um, his his whole style, period. His whole style, period. Cause not too many rapping like that. He on some, like how I said, all right. So when you ask how I compare him, like a I don't know where J Cole from, but
Yeah,
like
J.
a
Cole from I think North Carolina, but that's
but
the East Coast.
like a New York City J Cole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's still the East Coast. They got that flow, like nigga, really lyrical ability. All right, he more lyrical than what we would perceive to be from this area. Most people
Yeah.
don't get that lyric right. Exactly. All right. In his current position in the 337, whether he gets enough recognition locally, what
Um,
like
I
right now,
feel
you
he
think he
do.
get
I feel he do, bro. Just like head tap. I feel he do amongst their peers.
right? Now they just got to start working outside the region.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but shit, he outside the region.
yeah, he already. I mean,
Yeah, he.
yeah. I'm just being the hopeless. You know what I'm saying? We know. I'm just, we making this shit sound good. Shout out to Jay, man. You know what I'm saying?
So at the same time, he don't really oh it's his current position
Yeah.
shit he up there.
Uh-huh.
Whether
So,
whether whether niggas heard of him or not, whether niggas fuck with him or not, he up there. Like
but you think he get enough recognition local?
I think he feel he do, but I feel he don't.
You want to
Cause
elaborate on that?
okay, I feel that is more people, more platforms
Right.
that should be posting them,
Right.
whether
He
you
gotta
know him or not.
or
Like
not. He still gotta work his way to those platforms too. Reach out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways. So yeah, we have to cross all T's and I. Now, this is the thing. If you go and they don't want to do it, then that's what I'm talking about. But then we'll get on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Let them
yeah,
know. Baptized.
but a
Hey,
person like
I'm a
me,
baptize them on this bitch. I do not give a fuck in the name of T Money. I will baptize you and expose your pussy ass if you out here blocking people and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
a person
Somebody got
like
to be
me though,
removed.
G, a person like me, I wouldn't even reach out to him because my work
Right,
speak for itself. So I
right,
shouldn't.
right.
I
I
don't.
agree. I mean, I agree. That's what brother. I had the same attitude when I was doing with the back note. So and it turned out good for me. You know what I'm talking about? So I ain't even tripping. All right. So what has he contributed to the local scene?
He bought he he shouted out Lafayette, Louisiana on a worldwide artist song.
Right. Yeah, he put
So
it on the map.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
and I heard a worldwide artist named Lafayette while speaking about him in the same conversation on a
So
major platform and a
so
major show.
so at the same time, my brother, I feel he shouldn't be reaching out to nobody, bro.
Right,
That's just my
right.
opinion.
Yeah, I agree. That's what it's about. If y'all got your opinion, put it in. Now, this is the thing. I'm gonna show you. My opinion is opposite from his. I feel he should reach out still because your work ethic is gonna depend on your work ethics. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of this. Now y'all come in there and think what y'all tell us what y'all think he should do. You feel what I'm saying? All right. What is his next level? What is his next level could look like? What next level could look like for him? Like
Shit.
what you think next level could look like for him?
I like me personally, I don't want him to be big like busting him, you know what I'm because that come with shit. But I want him to to reach that level and be comfortable. Nigga not like like cause he
Dolph,
worthy of that level.
like Dolph and Nipsey and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Self-owned, self-made.
Facts.
So what he fits in the current 337 music landscape?
Um
I think he fit perfect for lyrical contents. You know, for a lot, because we have a lot of artists that's switching and raising the bar of rap, and that's a great thing. You know, shout out to them. You know what I mean? So he's not he had there's a whole how we used to say that there's a school of them. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole school of them. That's with the lyrical. I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? So there is a field for us with that too, showing lyrical ability. Because we want to show the rest of the world that we just got country, we can rap with whoever. That's why I said if the cameras come here, it'll be a mass raise because it's like we got everybody music down here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Like we do everything plus. So that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think he fit perfect with the lyrical content and melodic and industry sound because it shows that we don't have to sound like what the locals want us to sound, which is an off-brand Baton Rouge, Texas type shit. You know what I'm talking about?
facts.
We're not trying to sound like that. All right. For the last spotlight, we wanna shed the spotlight on another section, Southern Soul R&B spotlight. You want to introduce it?
All right. We gonna spotlight Leah Simone.
All right. So it's because this is the thing. You gotta understand. Some people might see Leah Simon. You know what I mean? Leah Simone. We understand we're in the Creole City. So Leah Simone. Shout out to Miss Leah Simone. All right, Miss Leah Simone. Um, I don't know where she's from, but I know she spent a lot of time in Brobridge. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying?
She she from Lafayette from
Oh, she's from the flesh. Shout out to Laughing.
fuck bro. I wanna say Washington Heights.
Shout out to Washington High. Y'all produce some beautiful, beautiful people. Yeah, shout out to the beautiful Miss Leah Simone, Simone, because I want to say Simon. You know what I'm saying? She's doing her thing in Southern Soul. Um, right now she have a song out called Special Something. Her biggest reel right now is at 33.2K. You know what I'm saying? On Flat Life TV. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them for that. You know what I'm saying? That was a beautiful song too, with the beat only you can make. But I don't know. I like the song she did on it. So y'all need to go check that out, man. What you think her sound is? Me and my wife was talking about that earlier. I think she's Southern Soul and she's Neo Soul. Neo Soul will fit more like your um today's would be like your Erica Badu's, your Janaea Eku,
I think
um,
fuck say
her,
like me,
you
bro.
know,
I think she make Lafayette
Angie
music, bro.
Stone. Yeah, I'm talking about as far with the sound, but when I say that, yeah. Yeah, bro, she do. But if I had to compare it, like I'm because this is what I do, right? I take the arts from here because I know we are Caribbean. We Caribbean. And I just place us in the main world, right? So I like when I listen to her, I'm like, okay, she remind me of your Jill Scott, you know, these, you know what I'm saying, like the neo souls type, right?
All right.
Denise LaSalle, shit like that. Her voice remind me of like Denise. She got a beautiful falsetto. You know what I'm saying? To go with her beautiful self. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all go check out, man. I think she making a big impact in the Southern Soul. Listen, bro, she just actually had a party a few weeks ago and that was a success. She did that for the
Yeah, I
community.
was in Lake Charles, bro.
I
I
know, yeah,
wasn't
you
able
have
to
to go
go, but
shoot.
I was in Lake Charles.
And I wish I wasn't tuned earlier. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't been on social media. But yeah, man, because a lot of my people, she's close with a lot of my family out there, and they all work with her. So it'll be love for me to get with her to do some music or just, you know what I'm saying? When she got that going on, those things just show support to her
Right.
because she's doing it on her own. I
Facts.
can't say if she got a team or not, but man, she's doing it on her own. I watched when she kind of first just came out a few years ago. I remember and I watched her page grow. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Lee.
Shout out to Lee, shout out to Mike Shirley. You know what I'm saying? She rolling with Shirley. You know what I'm saying? They got the biker clubs. So yeah, she's in a good market right now. You know what I'm saying? And I think once Southern Soul gets the recognition it needs from the locals and the local gatekeepers, then yeah, she's gonna be a force to reckon with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only growth and development from there.
Facts.
And with her voice, is a lot of other places we could take it other than Southern Soul. You know, she have a voice, a universal voice. So
She even spit a verse on that reel, I think.
yeah, that shit got
I
some views.
I I know she got a verse on that song.
That's a song she did, or that's just a regular mic drop.
Nah, as her song.
That shit was cool.
Put it over there, nigga.
So for y'all don't know, Leah Simone represents the other side of the 337 music scene. That Lafayette singers and songwriters bring together R&B and Southern soul and Louisiana influence while continuing to build her own sound and audience. Spotlight Leah gives the show a chance to recognize that the 337 music scene is much bigger than rap and that
Mm,
Southern soul, Zydeco, and R&B deserve the same attention and the same documentations.
yes,
So thank
sir.
you, Miss Leah Simone, for keeping our music alive. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
Mr. Sid, Mr. L. Sills, for keeping our music alive. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
So where we at with it right now.
That's just who we spotlighting, y'all personally. You know what I'm saying? Every week we gonna
We're gonna
spotlight
spotlight
them
some
on different
different
verses.
people. Yeah, we spotlighting different people. You know what I'm saying? We just be randomly picking people that we could see working, and we got a lot. We all y'all gonna get y'all shot. So please do not let y'all ego get involved and start developing a anti-like situation because y'all think we're not biased. We are not biased. We accept all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you starting from that second floor on down. Third floor, we love y'all. We will pay tributes to y'all. But right now, there's a scene going on with that second and that first. So we have to finish build this because right now we moving. So shout out to that second and that first floor. Shout out to the third floor for paving the way in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And everything that y'all did do. Um, Right now, we taking up from what y'all did. It's not about getting angry because we picking up from where y'all left it. It's like we y'all can't have a complex where y'all feel like, okay, well, we did it and didn't do that, we're gonna close the chapter. No, man. We are the next generation, and then the generation coming up is after us. They're already coming. So we understand that we have to come back to the second floor. We're not tripping. We on the second floor. And we're gonna hold this shit down for this next generation. So everybody gonna get spotlight. You know what I'm saying? We just picking. If you're an artist and you're doing your thing and you made an accomplishment, we're gonna do it. Notice a lot of people that we doing is making thresholds impacts though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not anybody that's because they rapping.
That's right.
Start working. We do these podcasts to give y'all tips and game, bro. I
Right.
know I know to y'all it may be like, man, I'm just be bored. If we're not bored, pay attention. We doing this to give y'all the game to show y'all how to go about making this shit work.
Facts.
so we can glorify y'all and give y'all your honors, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all we're doing. So take the word and run with that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, because you gonna be on here, we're gonna be saying your name next. You know what I'm saying? Keep watching. Your name is next week. You're a week away. You know what I'm saying? You're 1 week away for us saying your name. But you have to stay tuned. You have to like, hit that subscribe button, follow, share, both page, comment, dislike, even if you disagree with what I'm saying right now. Say what you gotta say. We still love you, but just keep watching because you're 1 week away from us doing a spotlight 337 artists on you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And that go for everybody.
Yes, sir. Keep working.
Keep working. Shout out to my sponsor, man, A&B Painting. Y'all can
Where
see
they
them,
out
man.
of T?
They come from Mexico, but they're out of Lafayette. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? One of my sponsors. You know, they just hit me up with a 72 piece. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for that. So it's up. Next week I'm have another sponsor. Y'all can
Yes,
see
sir.
that. Yeah, backing by Black Paris Press Print Design Company. See me? So yeah, man, what's good though? We out.
Uh, let's see. T. I might got, I might got
Go
one
ahead.
more.
By the way, next week we're gonna let y'all know we're gonna be talking about filmmaking and the filmmakers. So we
All
saved
right.
that section for next week.
Do you
Go ahead.
feel our R&B and our Southern soul get enough music coverage?
You talking
Get
about
enough media coverage
you talking about globally or and around the area?
around the area?
Yeah, because our area is built off of that primarily. You know, we got to remember Zydeco built this shit. So Southern Soul is just an off-brand blues of Zydeco because Clifton Chenier is the father of all that. Because when Cliff started traveling, you know, he learned how to play rock and roll, literally. So he started adding rock and roll to Zydeco. Then he learned how to play blues. And like his son said, he loved the blues more than Zydeco. He loved playing blues songs more than Zydeco because he could make that fucking accordion sing. So he added blues to his Zydeco. He added Caribbean music. I have songs where he got Spanish, like cha-cha music to it when he played in Montreal. So, you know, these are the type of people we produce, bro. So you got to think like that's what built Southern Soul. Southern Soul is just a baby of Zydeco. It's just a baby of Zydeco. It's raw, raunchy. It's it's holding the wall. I call it drunk music.
I
You
call
know,
it wedding reception music.
for real, I call that shit drunk music. Drunk music paradise. And it's, I went home. You know, I don't think it's gonna get. I don't think in this generation right now is going to get notoriety across the world, but it will. Eventually, everything at the bottom comes to the top, bro. You know, so it's going to eventually, because if we could, Young Thug paved the way for a lot of not nothing rappers. Niggas not saying nothing. So you know what I'm saying? Like, we never thought from coming from the floors we was coming from. You understand? Coming from the floors we was coming from, we never thought that would have happened.
Facts.
So now I
Facts.
understand why a lot of niggas mad at our flow because it's looking like we allow that from our flow to happen. Like, man, that's because after they went, this is what came out. Like, so it's like that's what y'all, you know what I'm saying? But it
But
wasn't.
that's what it evolved to.
It did, but you had a lot of niggas like us that was so busy taking care of the third flow. We allowed that to evolve on the second floor. When we was really
Facts.
supposed to be on the second floor. We just was
Facts.
advanced. So that's why these niggas could look at us and be like, y'all let that shit die. You know what I'm saying? And it's not us. It was just the people who didn't have a chance. Now that we was gone, they had the chance to shine. You know, with all love and respect, Weezy. Weezy did all that shit after the fucking Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit wouldn't have worked. So that's what we saying. When we went haywire, everything else, everybody who had a chance to pop their head out, pop their head out. So now we have to come back and clean up. Like, you know, it's all it is. Them youngsters coming clean, though. That's what I like. Them youngsters talking about something. Riding around, bitches got my stuff, I got my bitch again. That shit sound all off beat, but it be going. I'm like, man, I told my nephew, I said, bro, listen. I said, you know how hard it would be for me to rap like that? I said, because to somebody from my era, coming from my era, that sound like somebody that's trying to rapping. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so it's hard for me to try to rap. I said, but you gotta be cold to do that shit and be able to make it do what it do. Y'all, that's how I do y'all cool. Because to niggas from our era, that shit sound like niggas that's trying to rap. All off beat, all off, it's not on beat, but that's the style. Tell my nephew told me no, and my son was like, Daddy, that's the style. Like, I'm like, that's the style? Like, that's the style. I'm like, okay, y'all cold in a motherfucker then. Yeah, y'all made that shit pop, man. Y'all cold in a motherfucker. So I need to catch my ass up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, shout out to the youngins. I fuck with the YNs.
Yes, sir.
Like that there. Our
See,
world, baby, keep running.
you ready to get to the main top?
Go ahead.
All right. Or fuck. What is the fucking
No
main
choke,
topic? Fuck.
baby. No choke,
It's
no choke, baby. No choke.
all parts of the 337 getting the same opportunity in music and media. Even film, we ain't gonna talk about film, but even film.
Yeah, even films. Yeah. Yeah, because with the help of the iPhone. See, this is the thing. Yeah, because right now you can use your phones. We're gonna simplify that. So yeah, they getting the same recognition. That's how we discovering a lot of these new artists. You know what I'm saying? They keep Flat Life TV on their toes, traveling all over. So yeah, I can't say no to that. Yeah, I think we getting the same recognition. It's all about your work ethics, how you working. If you're an artist and you putting good music and good content, no matter where you at, bro, with that phone, you good. Motherfuckers coming. You know what I'm saying? They could see you. Like right now,
So it
motherfuckers in Africa. Right now in Africa, niggas could see us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you don't have to go nowhere. You could do that shit. Niggas do that shit in front of the trailer and blow up.
so it ain't no excuses.
There's no excuses. It's your work ethics, bro. It's about what you're putting out and how you're putting it out. And when I say that, I want people to understand. I'm talking from a scenario where that don't mean bad. And I'm not saying it's true. That don't mean bad. What I'm saying is it's like, what are you putting out? If this is a quarter machine, I'm just telling you, sister, brother, you're putting a nickel in there. That's a quarter machine. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you just didn't know. You didn't pay attention because most of these machines is nickel machines. You know what I'm saying? But this is a quarter machine. And when you catch on, you're gonna switch to your quarter. And that's all I'm saying. So, you know, yeah, bro. It's no excuse. You gotta work, bro. Work and put out good music, put out good content, be
So you
original.
feel like smaller cities getting overlooked or no?
Fuck no. No, because smaller cities, you gotta understand, smaller cities having more impact because it's smaller. So it looks bigger. You know what I'm saying? It looks bigger. You know, let's do statistics right quick. Let's say Lafayette got 800,000 people, right? Let's just say that. Um, a place like Opelousas got 300,000. We're just saying, just throwing numbers. Um, we are artists. Out of Lafayette, we might get 5,000 subscribes or likes from Lafayette. Out of Opelousas, we might get 20. You know what I'm saying? So it'll look like when we in Opelousas, we got more than Lafayette, but in reality, it's less because it's smaller. We got just Opelousas. It's not going nowhere past that. If we don't know that, then it perception. If you don't know that, then you just thinking like, choo, like, oh yeah.
Right.
But so perception is a motherfucker. But at the end of the day, I think in this with social media is good because those 20,000 or whatever I said, that could hold you up for other motherfuckers to see and come and want to join it.
That's what I was going to say. That's
Yeah.
gonna make yeah, that's gonna
You
make people
feel
come
me?
fuck
It's
with you.
gonna
Yeah.
gravitate. So that's it. Don't matter if you're smaller. It's gonna look more. That's and that happens every day. Like I see people like some people could be from Cecilia, post up and have 100 something like because it's so tightly connected. They got more people that's into what they into from daytime right now versus than what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Even it's not that they don't like you, bro. It's just that the people that your algorithm is antagonizing, it's not reaching them. You know what I'm saying? Versus if he posts a cook video and all his work buddies or all they start liking it, you're gonna have a 200, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna look like, damn, he popping. And that's a good thing. Now you're gonna fuck around and see how he pop, you know. So perception. So it's no excuse. I think it's good for everybody, bro.
All right. You think bigger cities naturally control more attention?
Fuck no. No, man. Like, no, it's media. Media is a corporation by itself. It's nothing to do with the cities. They tower themselves in cities, you know what I'm saying, because they get different ratings, but no, not really. Right now, I say it since the rising of the phones, man. Fuck no. No, bro. No. Meta is the motherfucker. So no, bro. This is how we learn about all these places around the world. Hell no.
All right.
You got some people from out here that got millions of followers and subscribers, bro. Literally.
All right. You think promoters looking across the entire 337?
Who?
Promoters.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Because they understand how it works when you come to this region. They understand that is separated through parishes and is divided, but it's still it's one landmass compared to New Orleans or Baton Rouge, where you can stay in one metropolitan area. They understand that this is a hub and it's diverse. So they understand how Acadiana works. When we say Acadiana, that includes the whole area. So they understand how Acadiana works. Yeah. Most
All right.
promoters, they'll know who they're looking for before they go looking.
Is is media coverage reaching all 16 parishes?
Yeah, you just got to be tapped in with whoever from what parish. You know what I'm saying? I see you got artists from all over, man. Franklin, Gaydon, from all over, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ray, no, for real. And it's working. So how the hell, yeah, you know? Yeah, bro. It's like it's the new generation. I see somebody ask, bro, which game are you in? Don't know what you're talking about. Need me in. Don't know. Unless you're talking to somebody in the comments, because I don't know. We having no game talk over here.
No,
We're talking
none.
about music. We're talking music.
All right.
What you represent, though? You could put in a comment. Tell us what you representing. Good for you, and stand on your business with your game. Make sure you ride with them when the police come and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like
Do
that.
you
That.
do you feel like creators have to travel to bigger cities just to network?
No, I feel creators need to travel just to build up their portfolio and to build up their catalog. That's every artist. We all got to travel. This music business is a business. It's not about if your city don't put in the revenue it takes to create major deals. You have to create a venue. You have to create the revenue. You have to create the region. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think everybody has to travel. If you're in this type of business, once you conquered your region, you're gonna have to step outside of here because this is not a big market. This is not a major market, but it's a good market. It's a great market. It's just not a major market. So it's easy to conquer. And once you conquer it, you got to know what to do with it, but you got to take that and spread with it. You can't stay here. If you stay here trying to milk it, you're going to get fucked. Because once they get tired of you, that's a wrap. You know what I'm
So
saying?
so you would say everybody got the same opportunity.
Everybody got the same opportunity, bro. If you are full sane, full sanitized, you got all your limbs, um, Yeah, you got the same opportunity. The only necessities you're gonna need is a team and some type of education about what you're doing. Keep in mind this is a business, so learn
Some
that and then go further.
some some parts harder than others, but I agree with him that we
It
all got the
is.
same opportunity.
Yeah, it is. It is. Some parts is because I mean, no, we got some bumfuck towns that's ducked off someplace. But
Facts,
like I said, with the time changing of traveling and the internet, bro,
facts,
man, I'm watching niggas go viral in the front of a sugarcane field in the front of a car with trailers in a
Nick,
trailer park. So ain't no way, bro. The world
nigga
never
could
seen.
be
I'm sorry.
nigga could nigga could be in a small town, bro. Get the whole school to do a dance to his song,
And
and
that's a
nigga get
and it
famous.
go viral. See, bro, like people from these big cities be interested in cities like this here. They be
Facts,
wondering what the fuck we do, how we live. So that's the thing. Yeah, is right now everybody just gotta stop being friendly shy, being egotistical, and just say, like I'm gonna get in front of that camera when I got to. I'm gonna do the right thing when I got to. I'm gonna handle my business. I'm gonna put good music out, try to please the fans. I'm gonna create my own movement, meaning like I'm not trying to sound like Young Boy or sound like T Glock or whoever else. I'm sounding like me. You know what I'm saying? And that shit gonna work. Cause I mean, they already got a Young Boy and about 99.9 million other ones. So which new Young Boy you gonna be? Which Rod Wave you gonna be? Which Kevin Gates you gonna be? Which who's another? Which one you gonna be? We need a you.
facts.
You know, we need a you. We need a brand new you. So whoever you is, make sure you keep you intact, and you could do this. I promise you.
All right.
Mhm.
Now, now we're gonna go to media. So is local media covering the entire region?
Yeah, yeah. Flat Life TV covering everybody.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
serious, bro. Listen, you
Nah,
everywhere, bro. Like,
nah,
listen,
that's facts, bro.
and I'm not saying that because we on Flat. I'm just being honest because you're doing your shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it's facts. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
facts, bro.
That's if you know what I'm saying, even if it was somebody else doing it, I would still say the same thing because it's facts. If nobody not doing it like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, that'd be different. You know what I'm saying? But it's being done, bro. So I mean, yeah, it's an act in itself. Yeah, all the region is getting covered. Like I said, we just gotta put our egos to the side and know how to tap in. That's where it goes back to I feel where sometimes some artists should reach out. Because I
Facts.
could take that and say, like, okay, I'm gonna put you in the chair, right? They got high artists. If you feel they should reach out to you, or you feel they shouldn't reach out to you.
Fuck. If they don't want to get overlooked, let me see you. Holler at me.
All right. But what if they feel like you should know them already and reach out to them?
I mean,
See,
they
look,
they might got somebody that's hotter than you, bro.
listen, the reason why I'm saying that is just to answer your question. I'm just talking shit. Just answer your question
No, facts.
when you was like, man, I feel that they should come after him. So that's what I'm saying. So you feel you should go after them?
No,
But being that I know you
no,
personally, listen, this is what I know
no,
about Fat Life TV.
no.
Not
T
Tiger.
cut the platform there.
Yeah.
So
So
I feel I shouldn't have to.
yeah, this is what I know for sure. If you are making an impact, Flat Life TV gonna reach out to you. Like, and it's not because you're making an impact, it's because I know Flat Life TV is busy, but if you're making an impact without him, he gonna still reach out to you. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? But if you make an impact and he not noticing you, you could reach out to him and he'll check you out and y'all work it out from there.
Cause sometimes I might be working, bro.
Yeah, yeah, you're human, and
Yeah.
that's all acceptable, and that's what I want artists to know all around the board. So yeah, bro, anybody, is we just have to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just gotta work, man. Like it's not bad when I
But
say work. Just it's just conversations, reaching out to certain people.
but don't don't be like you're too much for the platform and then try to
Yeah,
backdoor and then get
that's
on the
why I say
platform, bro. You
egotistical.
don't. You done made that bad for yourself, my brother.
That's why I'm saying don't get egotistical. That's why I'm saying
Right.
we gotta put our egos to the side. We have a big ego problem out here. And I understand because we're a small region, so we feel like we deserve it, and we do as much as anybody else. However, we got to go back to our Southern hospitality because we are the real Southern hospitality people who say hello, hello, Acadiana. That's our motto. We got to go back to being Southern and go back to being humble like we was and unified like we was. And we're gonna start on the second floor all the way to the first floor. So the third floor, if y'all want to help and give a hand, give a donation, go ahead on. Y'all could, you know what I'm saying? But we understand y'all celebrating y'all senior years, throwing y'all senior retirement parties. We with that. We fuck with that. We support that. We love y'all. You know what I mean? But with this new generation, we understand that we in charge. We're not mad at nobody. We take full responsibilities for the next 10 years and tell these youngsters who's coming out now, they be the one who have to do this and be the leaders of the new game and shit like that.
Yes,
So that's
sir.
what we doing. Yeah, you see what Cameron and Maze doing. You see what Murder and Yayo doing. You see what everybody doing. Yeah, everybody doing what we doing. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah, because I mean, there's us. They got a new generation coming. Either you're gonna stand in the way and hate them, or you're gonna let them through and work with them. I'm working with them. You know,
Are
I'm helping.
are 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 some cities receiving more coverage than others?
It all depends from who. Like if like coverage from interviewers, from platforms, or just alone in media. Cause no, bro, I could put on my Instagram, YouTube, and pull up somebody from any and every little town from here that I didn't even know exist. You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
look, brother. Birds fly south. Say, I don't know. No, I don't think they getting the same opportunity. Honestly, example: No, I bury the flats. Been putting on some industry type shit. Is plenty more cities I can name. Those just two I reside in lately. But
Mhm.
I'm saying, no, bro, Flat Life TV here for that. So,
Right?
so, so it's all equal opportunity now.
Yeah. That's why we said some art like artists have to reach out too. You know what I'm saying? Like on both sides. If the opportunity is there, we take advantage of it. We have
Right?
to put our ego aside, you know what I'm saying, and stop having perception. I'm just saying,
It's all good, bird.
not under contrary. Yeah, brother, thank you for that. Not under contrary to what you're saying. We you on our side, we on your side. So we just saying for anybody out there, because I totally agree with what you're saying. But I also know that
Facts, bro.
if we seize the opportunities, is really there. Because I watch this man travel all over. The artists have to want to come. I watch artists play on his time. I watch artists make appointments and shut them down. I watch artists tell him later on, we're gonna get, I want too. So I know this, and it's all about taking the opportunity. So that's why we got Flat Life TV. And if they have anybody else, that's why we saying we all need to unify,
Facts.
because we don't see, what I'm saying, we don't see nobody else. However, we know that everybody has a phone. So my point, brother, is that being that we got the phone, you got a platform. I built myself. You know what I'm saying? You was the first interview I did in 20 years, bro. Like I built myself for the 5 years. I did all that shit myself on my own phone. I interviewed my own self for 5 years, bro. Built my own shit and that's what I'm saying. I wasn't waiting on nobody to come on the camera and want to interview me when I got a phone. I got four phones, man. I got 4 phones, bro. I got 4 of them bitches. What the fuck am I doing? With a tablet. So what the fuck I'm gonna wait on somebody to come film me when I can press the pen? I'm not doing that. I'm doing it. I did that with
I was
Magnolia. That's
gonna
why
say, bro, or they couldn't create their own opportunity.
I create my own opportunity, bro. But
Right,
it don't make me hate on the opportunities there. I just create my
right,
opportunity because I can't let nothing stop my show. You
right,
feel me? I'm doing it for me. Now, what hurts me is when the other people get in their emotions thinking I'm not doing that. I'm
No,
just
man.
waiting on you to reach. Until you reach, I gotta do what I gotta do for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. Is really creating your own opportunity because everybody is doing it. Like, trust me, everybody who made it in the past 10 years created their own opportunity. Everybody who's successful from the past 10 years to today, with the turning of the phones, they have built their own career first before they got their deal. Yeah, bro. Everybody from T Grizzly to Pooh Shiesty to who anybody you could think of in the 10 year, Dolph, everybody, these niggas are building their own careers with their phone, bro. JT the bigger figure. Come on, bro. Like, so
Shout
that's
out
why I say
JT.
when JT said what he said, that's the day, and this was 2020 when I seen that interview. That was the day I said, fuck that. And then you heard, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's when I started. I'm not, what? Because I see that people is being biased and they have that right. I'm not going to cry to be on nobody's platform. I'm not going to hate it neither. So what I did was I created my own. Whenever homie would do an interview, if it was somebody I knew, and I knew I have a history with that person, and he would speak, ask him a question about a certain time, and they would speak it on my platform, I would do a response. I'm giving my story because my people that follow me know me for being with these people. So yeah. And then the question started coming out, man, damn, why you not on that platform? I had to stop and ask, man, why they never brought me? And then it was like, well, maybe he probably felt that it looked like I'm trying. I'm not. Like, I'm just trying to create my shit until you come make it interesting so we can make it big. But you know what this is, huh? The smallest brain matter in the world. And this is the size of most people. So, you know, you're dealing with people like that, bro. You can't, that was my story, brother. Like, yeah, that's what made me create my own platform. And shit, it works. And I'm still willing to go on everybody's platform if they would allow me. But one thing I'm not doing is about to go pay you to go on your platform whenever we build all our careers together. That's that. You better play with the children, not me.
Sick.
Fuck all that.
JT, check out this comment. It's 337 Unfiltered, bro. We ain't gonna. You know, bro, we here to help, my nigga.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, brother, because it's just different approach. And you just take whichever one fits for you. This is not, everybody got their opinion. That's what happened for me. Like I said, I agree with you when I look at it from that window. And I have to speak from my experience because I was agitated when I had that mind frame and I created my own lane.
Right.
And it worked. And everybody, you know what's crazy during that time though?
Yes,
Everybody
sir, bird.
who I thought was hating, they came back to work with me. Even though it was for business benefits, that's why I say I learned now business than friends in the
Yeah.
business. So, but they came back. I learned that, okay, once you got something, motherfuckers coming. I don't care who you is. The same people that didn't want to put you on, play your music, do all that shit. When that shit take off, they coming. Whether they
Right.
coming to somebody or somebody, they can send somebody, they come. And I have an open heart, bro. You know, I accepted a lot of people. Now that the rodeo was over, you find out it was more business than friends. But that's the thing. We just changing the narrative. Now we being business, but we being friends business because we family. We trying to show everybody this is the business for you and your family. If you're gonna do music, these are the precautions you have to take and know. And that's gonna set you free. That's the most we could do for you. You know what I'm saying? That way before you get your deal, you know how to approach the motherfuckers.
All right.
So thank you, brother.
Uh, do you All right. I ain't even gonna make it. Like, do you think that I'm properly documenting 337 this?
Yeah, because you a one man. I mean, what you expect bro? Listen, like people don't get that all these arithmetics have formulas. You know, if you're doing clothing, you feel me? This shit has a whole formula and technique outside of music. It's his
Hey,
own body. If you're doing
hey, can you tell
filming,
them what kind of clothing they should be wearing, bro?
huh?
Tell them what kind of clothing they
Oh
should
yeah,
be
this is
wearing.
sponsored by Steppers Apparel, Louisiana #1 urban apparel. The only apparel you use whenever you're stepping. Step in the steppers. You don't have to be a stepper to be in steppers. Steppers apparel, Louisiana #1 urban apparel. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So like I feel like what you asked me on first? You threw me off.
Fuck my brother. Or if you feel like Flat Life TV
Oh yeah,
dropping the
you're a one man
documentary.
like you're a one man army, bro. You should have a whole arithmetic. You know what I'm saying? Like everything we do have a arithmetic. Like clothing has its own arithmetic, is its own monster. Music has its own arithmetic, is its own monster. Food and restaurant has its own arithmetic, is its own monster. Promotion has its own arithmetic, is its own monster. Club owning has its own arithmetic, is its own monster. Basketball has its own arithmetic, is its own monster. Football. So you gotta understand that shit. You gotta understand, like you one man trying to complete a monster.
Yes, sir.
Can one man play in the NBA by himself?
Fuck no.
Michael Jordan can make it look good, though, huh?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. LeBron can make
Yes,
it look
sir.
good, huh? Steph Curry can make it look good, huh? Kobe can make it look good, huh? Yeah, like you feel me? So it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just make it look good. But man, that shit is arithmetic. That shit has formulas. And for you, for what you're doing alone, nobody, brother, if you wasn't doing that, nobody else was doing that. Fuck that.
Facts.
Can I speak raw? Listen, bro, this unfiltered. Now we just gossiping. Look, bro, I'm gonna talk how we talk on the phone. Ain't nothing in the universe coincidental or luck. For all you Jay-Z lovers, remember Jay-Z said that luck is some type of significant thing around the universe just spinning around and around. Luck is not really nothing. It's only something you think of. So in reality, everything you see is what it is. Before you did it, who the fuck was doing it? So that
Nobody.
means in that time, in that space, in the universe, it didn't exist for nobody. So nobody could claim it because it was for nobody. But then you took it. You came out and doing it. Now everybody got the ideal. Bling! They can see now. The light is on. They got something to say. Why y'all don't do it then? That's when they want to challenge. Well, I could do it better. If you could have do it better, you should have did it first. The original is always going to be the better. I don't give a fuck what it is. The original was going to be the better because it's the first. You
Yes,
could
sir.
polish, you could do all that shit. You could give a nigga, I don't want to name the restaurants, but then you find out all these fast food is killing people. So, I mean, what we
Facts.
going for? You feel me? It could look good, but I live off the universe. Why you didn't do, if you didn't do that shit first, if it didn't hit you, it's not because it's not in you. The universe was against you. It wasn't for nobody, but for the person who did it. Yeah, man. Fuck that. So that's
I'm
what
gonna
it
tell
is.
y'all a little story, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story, bro. All right, so I'm not gonna say the artist's name. I got an interview on here. So, so, so after this, the artist went record the whole interview and he put it on his channel.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I probably would have let you do it, bro. If you would have asked, say like,
Right.
say like, all right. My thing is, I got a platform, bro. I'm creating a platform. Vlad TV is a platform.
Right.
Vlad not letting y'all
Leave
use
with the
his
interview.
interviews and put it
No.
on
On your
your channel.
platform. On your platform. No, that don't work like that.
That's why I'm creating a platform, almost like you trying to tell me, nigga, I'm bigger than your platform, nigga. But bro, you even can feel like that. You're entitled to feel like that, bro. I'm just here to help.
Right.
All right. Another thing about that is I'm here to help. If I wouldn't have interviewed you, bro, nobody else was gonna interview you,
Nobody ain't
bro.
going to interview you. Right.
So why?
Nobody else is going to interview you. I mean, because nobody else did before. You know,
And
it's
the
like we got
same
to
nigga,
stop and think. Who interviewed you before that? What interview you got before that?
facts,
Who? What? Where? Okay. When that's your first interview? Okay. Be thankful.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Regardless,
that I
now,
that I
regardless how you
even
could
that
feel
I even reach
personally,
out to you.
Yeah, regardless how you feel personally, because everybody got that right, but still be thankful. You got to take in consideration before this, nobody called me for no interview. But you got to
Right.
understand some people get overwhelmed when they get it. Nobody did it first. So you finally did it. Oh, interview. Yes. I got to put an interview up. Look, I'm hot. You feel? People just want to be fair. That's called country famous. So, what you need to learn is anytime you shoot something for somebody, you are entitled to the master of your work. That is your film. Yeah, by law.
I was doing I
No,
was
by law.
doing
Listen, that's a
paperwork.
lawsuit. That's a lawsuit. You don't need a paperwork. That's a lawsuit. Listen, anything you shoot under your company with your material is 100% your property.
But all right, so I copyrighted the
Yeah,
nigga.
but it was copyright when you filmed it in your
Yeah.
machine. That's your shit.
So it so I think that they strike his channel, all right. But the nigga under other local platforms talking about that situation like I'm wrong.
You're not wrong because most artists don't understand the business. See, that's what I was trying to tell my little cameraman. You know, and he was young and he trying to feel his way out. Like I told him, I was teaching him the business. He wanted me to do more of his management, but I'm like, in your field, you need to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to teach you how to business work by law. This is by law, nigga. Like fuck what a nigga say. I don't do nigga business, bro. Niggas want to do nigga business, man. I don't fuck with nigga business, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit is real. The feds can run in your shit behind these LLCs and business, man.
Right.
So I don't play behind that, nigga. You ain't doing no hood shit. Nigga, by law, once you film somebody, by law, once you come to my studio and I record you, that is my masters. Now, I don't own your song, but I own the masters. But I am a type of nigga to give you that shit because I don't give a fuck about that. That's yours. That is yours. But by law, I just want artists to know. That's why y'all gotta watch where y'all go record your music at. Because some of these people don't know the business and they're gonna still try to keep your masters and don't know what the fuck to do with your masters, but fuck you up. So it's best to watch where you're recording, because and for the artists who don't know what that is and don't have a care, because once upon a time I didn't give a fuck about man. I didn't care. Just give me my song. That's very important. That is very important. Start getting your masters. That's something I tell all my clients, um, who I admit for these artists. I'm very hard on them getting their masters. Get your masters. Where y'all going to record? Call me before y'all go record. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all going to
Bro,
record by? Send me this, send me that, send me this. And I'm sending that. And then they know they dealing with some real artists. They're like, God damn, yeah, nigga. We filing taxes on all this shit because I got to write this in. So yeah, we doing that. Get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got anybody you shoot, you got the right. If I go shoot a video, and that's what I'm talking about. If I go film, let me change my words. I don't want the wrong perception. If I go film a video with my phone, who video that is?
as your video,
Yeah,
a-
somebody's in my phone, man. If I put my
any
phone,
any
okay.
anything that say Flat Life TV and they upload it to well really they upload it anywhere because even on Facebook and all that shit, I don't be tripping on all of that shit.
No, I know. I just feel like people could call you for it, but at the end of the day, that's what people gonna do, Skype and do all that. But it's still copyright under you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you shoot it, you film it with your stuff, and then you stamp it the way you do it and you load it, it's yours. You know what I'm saying? So that's by law anyway. So that's why I'm pretty sure you learn from that situation after you do these people stuff, giving them their footage. You know what I'm saying? Unless they pay you for their footage, then no, you know what I'm saying? You don't by right, you don't have to give no footage that's for your platform, that's for yours. We all understood what we're doing this for. When
Facts.
I did my interview, I knew what it was for. You know what I'm saying?
Say look, they
Yeah.
got a nigga, bro. They got another nigga, bro. Man, them nigga hard, man. That nigga told me that nigga said no, as all I did was I paid you to shoot the video. Man, I don't my nigga, I don't work like that. My nigga, anything I shoot, nigga that's coming under my shit, nigga, you
Man,
hire
yeah,
me to yeah,
you gotta
my nigga,
pay. Like, see,
after
this
my
is
platform,
where,
bro, 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 the nigga don't even get no views, bro. I don't even know why the nigga acting like that, bro. Oh yeah, bro. It be the ego in
yeah.
them nigga,
But
bro.
you know, and this the thing, bro. Like, one thing I'm gonna tell you, that's why you gotta, like, whenever you're dealing with them people with their money and they want to do that, make sure you have your split sheets. You know what I'm
Man, we
saying?
not doing all that from the jump though.
Okay, shit.
Cause you know you coming to Flat Life TV, bro.
Yeah, if that's your rule, then that's what it is. I'm not against it. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just thought that, you know. But yeah, if you run your operation that way, you doing a private operation. I'm doing Flat Life TV. I'm not doing nothing outside of that. Nothing not, you know what I'm saying? Everything I do is going on this platform. It's kind of like how, shout out to everybody else, say cheese and everybody else. So I respect that. We need that out here. What can I say? I'm with that. They should know that. If they don't know, then they should know that.
You could go get because I told that nigga, man, look, bro, next time get you a nigga that shoot videos, bro. Like that. That's what he do. Shoot
Yeah,
videos. I got
well,
a
yeah.
platform. Man, they all got a platform. Nah, they
No,
all got
not
a
really.
platform, but not all the platforms like mine, my nigga.
No. Because you see, even if they all got a platform, like, believe it or not, Sean Cotton, he got a video man. He got other video men.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? You got some people, like, that's why I say this is a whole other formula. Like, niggas don't know. They think they know. Man,
On man, you give on site or jungle the right amount of money. You could put that on your page. You can have your video, bro.
yeah, that's what everybody's doing. You can do that with anybody. They gonna put it on it. You know what I'm saying? But they putting it on their shit. You feel me? They putting it on their shit. So you're gonna respect that. Respect that when Flat Light put that on his shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Facts.
And motherfuckers getting some numbers, 3.3.2K. Shout out Leah Simone. Leah Simone mic
Uh,
drop got 33,000. That's only a few weeks ago, huh?
uh, I don't know, bro. We got a couple of.
Yeah, that one was like probably a month ago or two.
We
That's
got two
good,
mic
man.
drop, and we got a
Yeah,
real.
that shit good. Doing no fucking numbers. Like football. Mm-hmm.
That real. They don't say like Meta not gonna recommend even YouTube. Said like if you real like over 3 minutes, they're not gonna
Yeah.
recommend it.
Nah, yeah, they show me that all the time. Because they not recommended to no new artist. But you know what's crazy though? I still be breaking the mold with that shit. All my reels be over 3 minutes. And like the biggest one I got was what, 50 some thousand, some shit like that. And that's with that, them telling me they can't go to no new, you know. So it's all about going against the machine. But I mean, if it makes it easy by not making over 3 minutes, it's better. But I feel like
Yeah,
fuck it, mine should be over 3 minutes. I'm pushing. I gotta push everything. I be seeing it. When all they say, well, we won't push it to no new artists. Okay, fuck it. I know how to share it. I got my little team that's gonna do their thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Like, yeah, like fuck it. We're gonna go against the algorithm. They're gonna let us in. So
facts.
that's
As
that,
it T.
man. It's all good. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button if you like the comment tonight. Shout out to all our participants in the comment section. Shout out to Bird.
So
Shout out to Birds Fly South. He was very participant. We fuck
yes
with you,
sir.
brother. It's
Shout
all
out
good.
Bird.
Like that, follow both pages. You know what I'm saying? For the people out there who asked if what game we was in. If you dislike the answer, you can dislike. But if you like the answer, like, we love you too.
I
And yeah, I
represent
didn't
that
say my
Flat
thing.
Life TV, nigga.
Shout out to what do you say? He the winner. What do you call himself? Head what? I can't see it. Wait.
Heads, wedge. I don't know T.
They say, yo, what's popping? I never did my thing. Yo, what's good? What's hot? What's popping? What's not? Y'all know what I'm saying? That's my new shit. Y'all know I've been saying that. What's good? What's hot? What's popping? What's not? So shout out to them. Uh,
And
Yeah, we
shit,
out.
we're gonna be back next week with another one.
Yeah, peace, love, and happiness, man. You know what I'm saying? Step in
Might
the
pop out
steppers.
with one during the week, nigga. Might just pop out
Shit.
with us what?
Yeah, because you know somebody gonna do something crazy on social media. Yeah, we're gonna do one this weekend. Or
Let's
this week,
just
because
do how
somebody
it
gonna do
is.
something crazy on social media, and we gotta come and talk about that. So make sure y'all watch out for Unexpected on 337 Unfiltered. That's when we don't have no topics. We just talk about what we just don't like. Like that there. Shout
It's
out to
all
the
good,
boys who
bro.
gonna come watch us after we turn this off and try to take points and shit. Daddy love you now. Don't make me whip your ass the right way. Stay in line, ho. You know what I'm talking about? Stay in line. Peace, love, and happiness.